Good evening, chat. McGals and Zale, what's up? How you guys doing? It's Monday, chat. And it's Monday after a long weekend of playing Magic. It's time to do something fun, chat. It's Monday Mayhem. And we're playing something that looks like a meta deck. And then when you look a little deeper, chat, it's not quite a meta deck. How are you guys doing today? Happy Monday. Gonna be playing some blue, white, Tallowisp spirits. Stickball Russ. What's up, Russ? What's up, chat? Some of you have already read my PPTQ report. For those that haven't, it's on MTG Salvation. Maybe I should link that somewhere. But you know where to find the MTG Salvation forums and our lists. Go check it out. I did all right. I won't spoil anything for those that want to read it. People ask later, perhaps I will mention what we did. Let's see if we can get the camera on today. Yeah, this one. Yeah. Oh no. Back on. I'll re-add it here and we'll see if we can get Charles on. Charles hasn't been on for forever because, you know. Add a video capture device. Charles cam. Let's just. That one's the one. Say okay. Are you there, Charles? Hello, Charles? I don't think it's going to show up, chat. It just never does. I have to get the other camera working. It's funny, the newer one's the one that's not working. Dude, awesome report and very well played. Thanks, Russ. I feel like I made exactly one mistake, and it was only because I never drew my third land for a few turns, and then I didn't quite close the game out or got low enough in the cards. I probably should have mulliganed. However, what I had in hand was pretty good for what I saw game 2, so one day we'll get a picture of your smiling face as you stream. No, thank you. I can't even get Charles on. I swear the camera is on. We've done this before. Actually, hold on. Chat, we're going to take just a second. Let me try to transfer to the other camera. Oh gosh, nope. We're going to try to transfer. What's funny is I'm going to put the old camera and see if that one seems to like to turn on better. Why? I don't know. But we'll give this one a shot here. One sec. Don't worry, it's only going to be Charles. You're not getting me. Oh my gosh, it just fell over. Alright. Now, if that works, we'll find out. Add camera. Video capture device. Let's name it Charles Cam. 2. This one. Wow, it's Charles. He's huge. See, that camera came on instantaneously. He's also somewhat sideways. Whatever. Here, we'll make him a little bigger today. Charles, you get the spotlight. And apparently this camera's facing more up. There we go. We can't do that. Oh my gosh, I think I just broke it. We're gonna not touch it anymore, chat. There. Charles is back. Charles is back with his deck of cards. Here. There he is. Parrot and Charles. There we go, chat. All right. Do you have... Older is better. Oh. Do you have 2 screens? No, not right now. I have 1. Is that how you're about to stuff off camera? And oh no, I have a. I'll take a picture of my setup. I'll do that later, Russ. We gotta play some Magic, chat. Enough fooling around. Charles is on the camera. By the way, there's no way it's that bright in here. Oh, let's go over what we're playing here. You guys have been staring at it while I've been messing with the camera. 22 lands, a little more than we normally play. Path to Extras. We're playing the Spirits. Mausoleum Wanderer, Rattle Chains, Supreme Phantom, Spell Queller, and Geist of St. Trav. So pretty stuff. Draw Skull. Very, very blue-white. But instead of doing that Aether Vial shenanigans or doing something else, we're going to power up these blue-white spirits with arcane spells. So we have Reach Through Mists. And I thought I had one more. Okay, this version doesn't have the other one. So we're going to use arcane spells. We're going to do that because Tallowisp, when you cast spirit or arcane spells, we get to search for auras, and that's these 6 powerful cards here. So we're going to have a really good draw engine. That's the idea here. Really powerful creature, gain some life. We have ways to return stuff. And then oppressive raise. Okay. Sounds good, chat. We'll play in a friendly league as well. You guys are welcome to ask me about the weekend if you'd like. We played some Pyro Prison at the PPTQ. As a real quick shout out, this is Zoro Rage's deck. I found it on MTG Salvation. It has an interesting sideboard. We'll get to that after our first game. I just like the Reach Through Mists. Felt good. Felt like a fun card to play. And then steal the Godhead along with some of these spirits. We'll give them a shot here. Oppressive Raise with an R. Enchant creature can't attack or block unless they pay 3. Activated abilities can't use unless they pay 3. Slows down some weird cards. This list is a little more recent. I took it from the MTG Salvations due to it being a little more recent, so that we maybe don't get blown out by maybe a little more of the current meta. How's everyone's day going? Look at this. This is... Yeah, keep. This looks good. It's probably real bad, but it looks good to me. Now we just need a Tallowisp. Yeah, it's like a Paralyze. Paralyze, Pacifism-esque card. Alright, are we against Burn? Please be Burn. Yeah. Alright, this is reasonable because Mausoleum Wanderer actually counters some stuff here. I think I don't mind waiting here and planning to path. Although they could be on just the one card. But I think holding up path is fine here. And if they don't do anything too wild, we may not path immediately. Lava Spike. Seems reasonable here. Let them come in at us. Oh, I don't really want to take 2 here. Go ahead and path this. Alright, we won't get to use Reach and Wander, but I'm kind of okay with that. Suspends a Rift Bolt. Play our Glacial Fortress and Wander down, and we'll pass the turn. If we can get Curious Obsession to do something, that'd be nice. We'll see where this bolt goes. Going to face. It's good. It's good. Lava Spike. I guess I'll allow this to resolve. We're down to one thing, but once we enchant this, it makes it a little more powerful. Island's kind of nice here. So we'll oppressive, curious obsession here. How'd the PPTQ go? Sorry, I'm late for the startup. It went reasonable. I don't want to spoil too much, but it did reasonable things. Go ahead and attack in here. I guess I'd be a little surprised if they tried to bolt this. Okay, they're bolting our face here. Let's go ahead and reach through the mists in response here. A Geist. Alright. Of course I'd like to use this ability. Alright, so Spell Queller would be good here. We'll just hope they don't top deck everything they could ever need. Looks like they did not. Let's leave Spell Queller up. Let's draw a card with the Wanderer. Of course, I'd like to use this ability. That's a good card. Oh wait, we want to leave Spell Queller up. We're at 3 life, chat. It's not very good for us. We'll reach at end of turn here. There's Tallowisp. You're a little late, Tallowisp. Let's go ahead and fetch now. Not really sure. There's a big difference between 3 and 2 here. I think we can go ahead and Phantom here. This is going to make Wanderer much larger here. And actually make it really easy for us to counter a 2-mana spell at this point. They attempt a Boros Charm. Well, in response to Boros Charm, I think we'll Spell Queller. Grab that. Person is fetching, so they need a hit. It's 5 here. Let's see what we top here. Of course I'd like to draw. So here it's a 3/3, so pretty much anything will kill us. They Boros Charm us. We'll go ahead and sack in response, see if that gets them. X was 3. So they do pay for it. Okay, so our opponent does beat us just barely with that top deck. So let's see if we can't fix that problem this one. I'll bring in Spirit Link. That seems okay. Let's see here. I don't know if Gift of Mortality is needed, but we can try it. We have Steel of the Godhead. That'll be fine. Oppressive Raise is maybe not as important. And I think Mark of Eviction's kind of interesting, but I don't think that's where we need to be either. I think everything else is reasonable. Bring in just a little more lifelink and a way to return our, say, Wanderers. We'll be on the play as well here. I think paths are fine as well. Little lifelink is all I think we need in this matchup. I think we just need a touch of lifelink. Try to stay alive just a little longer. Just needed one more turn. If it would have been a Rift Bolt, for example, we would have had it. Rift Bolt or Searing would have been fine. All right, I'd love to play first. I think we'll keep this. 2 Spell Quellers is pretty strong, and we have Rattle Chains as well. Let's play this tapped and pass turn. It's good creatures. We'll protect a lot of stuff here. Maybe get to kill something. Goblin Guide. Draws us a land. And we have a captain as well here. Play our lands. We may fetch before in case we find something interesting here. I think if I'm not drawing a land, I'm pretty okay with just about anything in the deck here. And I'm almost tempted to just trade Rattle Chains here. Let's allow this to go off first. Okay, we drew a land. I'll play Rattle Chains here. If they'd like to bolt that instead and keep this alive, that's fine. Okay, we save ourselves 3 damage and only take 2. I'm okay with this. Play one more land here and play out a Grim Lavamancer. Alright. Geist seems pretty good here. I'll play Geist out this turn. And then go from there with Spell Quellers. Ronald Grinder with a Twitch Prime. 2 months in a row, man. Welcome back. Looking forward to hearing how the PPTQ went. You crazy people. Alright. Maybe after 2 matches, we'll talk about how it went. How about that? Alright. This is going to put us to Mausoleum Wanderer. I think this is fine. I'm probably gonna have to fetch as well. We'll play the Wanderer out here first, and then from here we'll Geist in. Geist is not gonna be on blocking duty here. We're not getting any of our sweet, sweet cards. But we did take them to 11, and we more than likely can kill them next turn. I'm gonna go ahead and fetch now, just so I have the land. Not gonna worry about that, because it went towards creature. A Drogstall captain's on top. The question is, do we want to try to block this? If we were to flash something in now, what ends up happening to us? So we're going to take 1, 2, 3. It's going to put us to 4. If we were to flash in, then we probably are in bad shape here, so we'll wait. We'll wait for them to cast. Perfect. I guess we're gonna hope that they don't have a bolt for our spell queller here. That would make things very awkward. They have the bolt. Dennis, Axoy, what's up? Now they get extra prowess. Alright, so maybe the attack with the Geist was a little aggressive. Maybe it was a little aggressive. Alright, we'll keep it moving forward. I didn't want to play Burn in the friendly leagues, chat. It's the friendly leagues. We're supposed to be having fun on Monday. Not the serious Burn stuff. We'll go one more match and then I'll talk a little bit about the PPTQ. So if you don't want to hear about that, maybe go read it. Or we'll have you mute me for a while. Playing some blue-white Tallowisp. We didn't get to really do anything with Tallowisp there. Maybe we will here in the coming match. Maybe in the following match, chat. All right, we have all of our colors. I think we keep this. It's pretty reasonable. Our opponent's called Boros Charm. That doesn't make me feel very confident. Okay. Ugh. Basic Forest. All right, we're against good old Scape Shift. Places a search for tomorrow on suspend. I opened one of these in one of my packs this weekend. Just saying. Alright. We're not going to take any damage here. We're going to force our opponent to have 8 lands, not 7. Unless they have a bolt, of course. Unless they have a bolt. Just run out the Phantom and pass turn. Run out the Phantom. Pass the turn. They're going to have 4 mana here when it's their turn. Maybe Spell Queller can do something. Bolts the Phantom immediately. At least that's a bolt going to a creature and not my face. Gets to search here. Plays a Tribe Elder. Well, I'm not sure I want a path, necessarily. And doesn't really do a whole lot for us. We might path like a Primeval Titan. But definitely not a Steve. Steve doesn't deserve our attention here. I may not even crack this. We may just rattle chains. We have moved to their turn. Opponent is deciding whether they get rid of this guy or not. And they do. Can you imagine Nimble Obstructionist getting this trigger? Oh, I feel bad for my opponent. There's a Farseek. I think I have to let this go with the idea that if they have a Scape Shift, I have to play towards beating that. We'll play to beating Scape Shift. How about that, chat? Or Summoner Pact. There he is. So we're gonna get to do 3 at my guy. In response, we're gonna go ahead and path. They're gonna get their trigger here. They're gonna probably send it upstairs, and then I can play Rattle Chains to protect this one. Gotta protect the one that's tapped. So they do hit us, but that one stays alive. We're at 17 now. I'll go ahead and crack this. Kind of in a not great place here. Let's see here. If I attack him with this, let's see here. If they have scape shift, we lose because I cast something, or I can wait. If I hit now, I hit for 6, or if I wait and I get something, then we hit for 9. The idea there was to path with the trigger on the stack, so they still had only one target. If I flash this guy in and then protected this one, they could just use the other trigger against rattle chains here. I think I have to wait one more turn here to avoid a scape shift or other ramp spells. Just dropping a land here obviously hurts. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab this. I can't deal with another. I can't deal with another prime time here. We're gonna talk about the PPTQ after this one. Oh no, Tribe Elder. Oh, they have scape shift too. They just have it all, chat. Well, let's make them do it. This is not red. This is also Monday. The Monday chat. We're also doing pretty poorly so far. Oh my gosh, everyone's asking about the VPTQ after this game. This match. I'll chat. Don't worry, these games are going fast, chat. We're almost there. Make sure my opponent grabs the right lands and we'll concede. What do they grab? Another Valakut. They have 6 mountains minimum. They got it, chat. Alright. Pretty good for a mold of 5, I believe. Alright, Spirit Link again would be nice. I think it's just Spirit Link, honestly. No, Oppressive Ways is bad. Alright, if we lose another one, chat, we'll talk about the PPTQ. If we win one, we'll have to wait one more game. Oh my goodness. She's been on edge all past week and a half. Week and a half, chat's dog. Dog is on edge. She will continue to bark. Because she thinks she hears something at the front. Oh yeah. Franker Z. I don't think I have anything else that would be good in this matchup. Preventing combat damage would be okay, but that's not really how they're killing us. Alright, I would love to play first. This is a good card. The paths are not necessarily very good here at the beginning. I think we mulligan this. Need something a little more interesting. Alright, we can keep this, I think. Rattle Chains and then like Spirit Link plus Curious will gain us 3. Can gain some nice life there by doing that. It shouldn't matter too much for the life unless we were to get up to maybe 30 or so. Our opponent can do quite a bit. There, Moto, please. Moto's being fine. This is a fine hand. Our opponent's thinking, though. Thinking hard. Tough decisions ahead, chat. Alright, well, we got a little pause. Oh, no, there we go. Keep. So we played a lot of Pyro Prison. There we go. That's a card. Put that on top. We've played a lot of Pyro Prison here. Over the week, practicing for the PPTQ. And so this week, I'll probably play some of it, but not a lot. We might play a double header of Monday Mayhem decks, but I might need your help picking another deck in our future here. It's a possibility, chat. I'm not going to promise anything, but it's a possibility. Nothing. Play Rattle Chains. Ooh. Geist is almost more interesting to me. Let's try to get Geist down here instead. They probably have anger. Please don't anger me, opponent. That's fine, we didn't waste anything. We still have it all, chat. I think we'll play out Rattle Chains here. Cool. I hope they don't have a bolt. It'd be very annoying. I'll go ahead and shock in for this. Oh yeah, this is Scape Shift. This is game 2. Very much Scape Shift. Game 2 against Scape Shift, chat. We are trying to not die. Bolts. I think in response here we gotta try a Spell Queller to protect this. We'll get to draw a card here. We won't get to gain life here, but I think protecting ourselves from that bolt was important. They have another bolt, though. Bolt. I'd feel sad. I don't think they do have another bolt. They kind of F6'd, at least to this point. And now they're stopped again. Maybe our opponent's thinking. But yeah, we might play fairies this week. We might play a couple things. Or we might save that and play it all the following week, where it's also Labor Day. Path is okay to pick up here. They have a Sweltering Suns. Must be what it feels like when you have to commit to the board, chat. Let's look for another creature. I'd like to draw a card, please, opponent. Please? Thanks. Hey boy. Oh boy, chat. So this is what it feels like to have Anger and Slagstorm played against you. Down we go, chat. Oh boy. We are drawing more lands than our Scapeshift opponent. That's wrong. By the way, we only need 4 lands to function. Actually 3. So we have way more than we need to. We're actually almost out of lands to go fetch for. Oh my gosh, chat. I have 22 lands. Why am I flooding out? This is Primeval Titan. We'll be talking about the PPTQ here briefly. Alright, chat. Let's talk about the PPTQ and how that went, because Monday Mayhem's not going so hot. What do you want to know, chat? What are you drawing? Nothing. Oh, Wanderer. What do you want to know, chat? What do you want to know? We'll hold briefly here. See if anybody's got a question for me about the PPTQ. While you ruffle up your questions, Huge Elf Boy let us know that we had our 5-0 deck list show up on the GP Prague stream. I want to know everything. Jaunes Poissant. Hello. Hello. Are you a Gurmag angler? So real quick, I'll grab this from my Twitter. We had a 5-0 show up. Little 5-0 here. On my Twitter. Pretty cool. Let's see here. It's one of the more recent versions. I want to know, can you show me? Our PPTQ went alright. Overall, chat, it was 7 rounds, 65 people. We, in the grand scheme of things, we went 4-3. We'll go over our matchups really quick here. So, we played pretty stock list. I had 1 Hazoret, 1 Koth, 1 Avaricious Dragon, and then a sideboard that was a bit more flexible. Our first matchup was Grixis Death Shadow. Hey, any new province and Popper Peoples? Welcome. We are talking briefly about our PPTQ, our modern PPTQ, and I'll get into some more modern games here. Welcome from YouTube. So Grixis Death Shadow opponent, that kind of went as is. Pretty much Blood Moon locked him out 1 game, although he forgot to fetch before the end of turn, so it kind of locked him out. And then Eidolon took over game 3, and he did his Death Shadow thing game 1. So that was match 1. Match 2 and match 3 were both against humans. We won both of those. One of the matchups I ended up ulting Sarkon, which was good because my opponent was looking for a way to get rid of a bridge that I had established. And in that game, I know that they had 2 Phantasmal images that copied Avaricious Dragons, so they had 2 dragons and I had 1, but I had more when I did the ult. In the other one, I know that Meddling Mage was naming Anger, and I top decked a Slagstorm, and then we locked him out from there. So at this point, I was 3-0. I was 3-0 at this point. And then I played against Blue-White Miracles. And this is where things kind of turned south for us. But let's just run through the matchup. So game one, I do a turn 1 Chandra, which seems pretty good on the play. And followed that up with a Blood Moon pretty quickly. No, sorry, this wasn't the Blood Moon. So it was Chandra, and my opponent had apparently Detention Sphere in hand, he told me later. And he went to what was it? Had to be turn 3. Turn 3, at his end of turn, he went to Field of Ruin, my Runamp Ruins, and I ritualed and then sacked the runes to do 2 to him and fizzle the field, which put him at 2. And so he had to top deck a land. At this point, what ended up happening was he top decked a land, detention sphered, and I was getting a Sarkon going. And Sarkon was up to pretty much an emblem state, and he had to top deck a blue source in order to cryptic it away. And then from there, he was able to get Jason to Fairy. So that was game 1. So he beat a turn 1 Chandra into like, it was like turn 2 Sarkon or something like that. It was like one after the other. So he beat that. And then the second game, so I'm on the play again. It was like turn 3 and he Vendilion clicks me. And I think he took something. I think he took like Chandra or something. And we top decked a Blood Moon and shut him out of basically a lot of cards. And I had a Chalice on 1, and he had a Disenchant in hand, but he had been tapped out from his Vendilion click on my draw step. Well, he needed to top deck a white source to disenchant, and he ended up top decking one of his 2 planes to disenchant my Blood Moon, which unlocked all his lands. My very next draw was a Chalice, which I was going to put on 2 because I already had the Chalice on 1. From there, he just took over the game. He was able to desphere my Chalices, which I did put the second Chalice on 2, and then he was able to like path a Hazoret, and so on and so forth. So at that point, we were 3-1, basically 2 bad beats, and the opponent was a good player. He admittedly said it was probably the luckiest game he's played in months. After that, we played against a Bridgevine Hollow One mishmash. So game 1, I do okay against him, and I end up blocking him out, but he shows me Goblin Guide, Neonates, Street Race, and Hollow Ones. He showed me 1 Hollow One, and so I was like, okay, but he has Neonates, so I kind of board a little bit half and half. And then the game 2, he ends up ripping off the top 2 Hollow Ones on turn 1, so I kind of just died that. And so game 3, we're playing, and I think I've got a good hand with 2 lands, like a Braid, an Anger, a Bridge, and a Hazoret, like a Sarkon, I think, for the total. And I figure I'll hit my 3rd land at some point, but I got this a Braid. I can slow down something. I think I had a Fairy Macabre in there instead of one of those cards. So I'm like, okay, I can take care of the Bridge Vines that he's going to maybe put out, whatever. I end up missing on my lands for a while. I do eventually get the bridge down, but at the point that I have the bridge down, I had to braid 1 Goblin Guide, and he had a 2nd Goblin Guide. What ended up happening next was he ended up playing a Goblin Guide after I killed those 2, and then triple Burning Tree Emissary into the Surge Bushwhacker for 14 damage. And because I had 4 cards in hand instead of 2 or whatever, everything got the Surge and came in and hurt quite a bit. I ended up angering the next turn, which cleared the board, and then he top decked another Goblin Guide and got to swing in for 3 turns and kill me. So that was the Bridgevine list. We were 3-2 at this point. I basically knew at this point that I had to double win to have a chance to make top 8. Our following opponent was Elves. Elves game 1 was a turn 1 Blood Moon into turn 2 a Braid into just, my opponent had no forests, so I just won that one. Game 2 there was interesting. It was a bit of a dance back and forth. We had Slagstorm, which we just played on curve, and our opponent played into it. At this point, I had a Chalice on 1 as well, and we had a Blood Moon out. And so here we have a Chalice on 1 and a Blood Moon, so they have trouble getting mana. From there, this one gets weird where we get a Bridge, so we have Blood Moon and Bridge. They use a Lead the Stampede, and I'm flooding out at this point, and they reveal Azuri and Archdruid, and they play Archdruid. So what I do here is I go ahead and I've got my 2 lock pieces of Blood Moon and Bridge. I go ahead and opt to put a Chalice on 3. The reason for putting the Chalice on 3 is my next lock piece needs to be Torpor Orb. So I have a Chalice on 3, a Chalice on 1. I have Blood Moon and Snaring Bridge. My next draw was a Torpor Orb. I play that, and the following turn I drew another Chalice, so I went ahead and put it on 2. At this point, I had a Chalice on 1, 2, 3, Torpor Orb, Blood Moon, and Bridge out. Basically, my opponent had no outs, so I was just looking for Chandra. I eventually find Chandra and win the game. Final game was against a good friend of mine. It was Jund. It did Jund things. Not much to say about this game. It's pretty typical Jund. I won one game with Blood Moon doing its thing, Bridge and Chandra. They won by beating down with Tarmogoyf, and then he misplayed a little bit into my Blood Moon by not having a black fetch, but he did top 2 Blood Braid Elves and then found ways to kill Bridge and just kill me from there with like a K command as well. So I ended up losing against Jund as the final match. The DQ that happened, there was a DQ beside us, or something weird happened, where the opponent had pre-boarded cards, and then I don't know what exactly happened. I wasn't paying attention. We'll go ahead and queue up for our next game. But that's kind of the gist. I'm gonna get some magic in. They had something to do with having cards that weren't meant to be in their main deck, and they called it on themselves. Yeah, I was like not meant to be in there or something. I don't know. All right, we got Tallowisp. Let's get going here. It was something like that. It was weird. It was weird. There's a big like kind of argument that happened about it, so I don't know. We're not sure what happened. I think it was like meant to be a game loss, but something else happened. Well, I think it might have been like the second or third time something like that had happened, or someone else noticed or something like that. I don't have the full details. You're late, Wander. All right, well, we're gonna jam. I think we're just gonna jam Tallowisp here and see if it works. Maybe it wasn't a DQ, but maybe it resulted in the match loss or something. I don't know. There was something else going on about it. It was weird. I will say that it was weird. Oh my gosh, chat. All right, we're gonna play Geist out here. It's a spirit, and that means we get to go search for a card. Yes, yes. What are we gonna search for? Out of the hospital. What's going on, man? You okay? I'm getting this card. I want this. I want to play this card. That's what we're getting. Steel. Kidney stone. Ouch. I hope you are feeling better. Sorry we're not playing in Pyro Prison. Ivaros, what's up, man? What's up? Bring the light, scape shift black. White. Both colors. Not blue. What is this? Oh, Inquisition. You're gonna take it? We have lots of questions for Avaros. How do you beat your deck? It's a good question from me. Solid question, chat. How do you beat Blue-White Miracles? Because I can't beat it. I can't win with a turn 1 Chandra, man. What? It took my Spell Queller. I feel like I just equipped this up and let's go. Right? I can pass something? Pathing Tallowisp. Okay. I really don't need anything else other than Geist here. Lifelink can't be blocked. It's gonna make an angel and hit for a ton of damage. I can be an admin on the Discord. I've got a couple Discord channels that I moderate. I won't pay much attention to the moderation, but I can set things up. Siege Rhino. Alright, I like this. Solid from my opponent. Get this out of the way, though. Okay. Let's jam in here. Then we're gonna do some Tallow things. Ooh, Varos, 3 months, man. Ooh. I need to return the favor. Play Tallow. Gonna play Mausoleum Wanderer. We're gonna go search with Tallow. This is what this deck's supposed to do. No, don't concede, opponent. That's what we're supposed to be doing. I was gonna get Oppressive Raise. I figured that was gonna be good. All right, so we have. I guess Spirit Mantle's gonna be okay here. They might be swinging in, so Kami might be okay. I think I like these. Take a Mark out. Let's take a Drog Skull out. Maybe one Curious as well. Bring 2 Kamis in and 1 Spirit Mantle. We'll run it like that. Terminus solves a lot of issues. And if you're able to even closely set it up, it's crazy. I feel like this isn't very good. Hello, Tiki. I think people didn't like it because it was so hard to hit. And I kind of sit there and I'm like, well, if there's creatures there, you can either Supreme Verdict or you can just top deck the card anyway. And I mean, like, if you're looking for the top deck Supreme Verdict, you're doing the same thing. Our opponent didn't really have a turn 1 or turn 2, but I have a feeling they're just going to Inquisition this. Alright, this has 2 creatures. I like this. And we'll put him on top, too. Thought seizes. Takes her path. We'll bring in a Wanderer here and pass turn. No Temporal Mastery. Temporal Mastery is fun. Temporal Mastery is fun. We'll play Kami out here just to beef up Wanderer here. Let me get this swing in. Turn on the light. We could counter this. Is this worth countering? It's almost tempting to counter it. It's 2 less spirits. I'm worried about 2 of these coming through. I'm only gonna make things 2/2s. All right, we'll keep our spirit here. Solar flare. What? Play the captain out here. It is gonna make Wanderer a 3/3, so Wanderer can attack this turn. He got off Reddit. Nice. So just chump block here. Alright, we're in a good position, I think. I think we're in a good position. Alright, there's Siege Rhino. Can't do much about that. Just gonna have to try to beat him and race him here. Alright. Talow's good here. Magic's lagging, chat. So play Tallowisp here. That'll make Wanderer a little bit bigger as well. Attack with these 2 guys here. Flying, important. Yeah, it is lagging quite a bit. Hopefully it doesn't lag the whole time. Oof. I could miss into Paralyze. That's something I could do. I was thinking about... I was thinking about not doing that and like going for something that'll like gain me life and attack. But maybe that's dangerous with them having the opportunity to remove stuff. So yeah, let's oppressive's not a bad idea. Why reach over miss? Because of this interaction. Yeah. It's arcane. By the way, I draw a lot of lands. For a deck with 22 lands, I draw a lot of lands. Now in order to block or do anything here, ooh. It's not a good card for us to see. I would like any of my spirits or another reach. Yeah, Shalai is a very good card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I get to attack with everything. They get to block just the Drog Skull. We do 6. I think I've got to just sit back. I can't lose Drog Skull. I really don't want to lose Kami. Tallowisp would be bad to lose. It's our tutor engine. They're going to get Lingering Souls here. Yeah, you can post a list. That's fine. Thragtusk. Lands. Chat. It's hard flood out, chat. I have to get up and walk around after this game. This is sort of miserable, chat. Opponent's gaining all this life. Yeah, attack with Thragtusk here. I think I'm gonna just have to take it. Yeah, we're gonna have to walk this game off. Varus, you streaming later? Down to 7. Oh my gosh, chat. Gisela. Alright. What can I do with this? So I get to cast a spirit. Can I get something out of this? Alright, so we cast a spirit. I get to go look for something. Yes, I'm using this ability. The question is, what am I getting? Am I getting Godsteel? Godhead? Probably. This makes it unblockable if I put it on a blue creature. We might be a little early on this night. So we might toss it your way. So everything has hex proof. But if I put it on this, it's going to have lifelink as well. I think this is okay to put it on here. And can't be blocked. So we'll gain some life here. Yeah, we'll probably send him your way. The wife's supposed to be home a little bit earlier tonight, so I was gonna maybe hang out with her. Alright, and Magic Online's really lagging for some reason. There's Lingering Souls. Everybody's got hexproof except this creature and this creature. So we still have Kami to sack in case they swing all out. Another Lingering Souls, okay. So that's it. Card-wise. I unfortunately don't have anything that can like easily trade with Thragtusk. We have a lot of good draws, especially Tallowisp sitting here. 5-3, I'll take 5. Because I gained 5. I think it might be safe to crack this Flooded Strand, trying not to draw any more lands here. Okay, get another Spirit. Activation of Tallowisp. Yes, please. I kind of want the Curious, but the Spirit Mantle would mean I get to attack in for lethal, I think. So I'll take Spirit Mantle. Just gonna pump these. I think I have lethal. I might be a point short. Actually, I think I'm... Well, no. Yeah, I think I'm going to be a point short. I think Magic's lagging for my opponent as well. Hello? Wander is going to be a 4-4 with this and a 5-5 because of this, and then this will be a 6-6 because of this plus. So that'd be 11 I can attack with. I can't get another one through, so that's 11. Just waiting for my opponent to... There we go. No, it's only, it's not enough. Oh, Mantle. Mantle, yes. Mantle gives extra bonus. You're right. Got there, chat. Woo! Alright, +1/+1 from the Mantle. Yeah, Red Comet. I was missing the Mantle. +1/+1. That was what we missed. Got there, chat. Just enough. Hopefully our opponent will just hit the next button. They're empty-handed and they have nothing on the board that stops this. Do do do. Charles. You there, opponent? Oh no. Oh no, chat. At least I F6'd. Let's see here. Let me try to restart here, chat. This might end us sooner than we think. We're still live. Uh-oh. Are they having problems? Let me go look on Twitter. It's not logging me in. Magic, the Gathering, Magic Online, just Magic Online. Chat. Chat, am I connected to the internet? All right, I'll try again here. Hold on. Maybe. Thinking. Okay, it's logging me back on. We'll see. Though nothing's loading. There we go. We'll give it a second, chat. Hold on. Okay. Should pop up my game here. I'll give it a second. Yeah, it did. It did. Oh, it's showing me... Hold on. Alright, showing I got that 2-0. Alright, we're gonna guess that we got that. We'll try play... I'm gonna try to play this whole league out. But with the way it's acting up, we'll probably only play this league. I don't want to get stuck in the middle of a league. With it being all goofy like this, chat. Also, there might not be so many people online, and it might be other people are having trouble getting on and off. Although Varus just said he got on, so... We'll see how the next two matches go. This may be just short because it's so laggy. Playing some blue-white spirits. Tallowisp. Alright, this is a hand. We'll keep this. We'll keep. See if we can go a little faster here. Humans. That's a human. Alright, we'll play a little quicker here, trying to get through our game so we don't lose the connection again, chat. That'll be the hope. Thalia. Not too worried about Thalia. We'll plan to play Rattle Chains here and then get in with Drog Skull. And then Steel. What do you got? It's gonna take something from me. Can't be can't be one of my creatures. Which is good. We're not super creature heavy. Probably taking this. It's a pretty good card. At least that's what I would take. Whirler and 1. Are you suggesting we're getting rid of Sarkhan? I don't know. Sarkhan's probably going to be, although people are cementing him into the core of the deck. Still, I'm not fully convinced. I'm going to fire off one of these reach-through mists. A Tallowisp would be kind of nice to see here. But we have other ways. Sleeping Mountains. I guess we want to rattle chains, actually. Rattle chains. Took out Thalia. Play Drogskull here. I think I don't mind attacking with rattle chains. I could leave it on block in duty though. Let's do that. Because next turn I can path and then put on the Steel of the Godhead on something here. Probably on this captain. It's a good sign. Reflector Mage, I guess, is a little scary here, although this has hexproof. This doesn't, though. So a Reflector Mage here, bounce this would be bad. No, Pia and Karen aren't in the lists at the moment. Mainly because we're finding like Koth and Hazoret help close the game out. I guess Pia and Kieran would be good blockers for all the creature matchups, but for right now we're not seeing a reason to run. She could come back though. If the meta slows down just a touch, then I would. Meddling Mage. Our opponent names the exact removal we have in hand. That's a bit frustrating. A bit frustrating. We'll reach. Geist is okay. I feel like I can't sit back anymore. Gotta attack him. It's so funny playing this list and then seeing the list across from us and realizing how good Torpor Orb is. Realizing how good Torpor Orb is, chap. A Phantasmal Image. Copying's Freebooter. Well, you get to take my path, because I can't cast it. Since I can't cast this card. There you go. Meddling Mage. I guess I have to flash this in now. The only problem with flashing it in now is then they just name Geist. But I think we just have to flash it in because he could just name Rattle Chains as well. And I kind of like the flying that I'm gonna have here. So they can name a Geist, obviously. I have that in hand. Okay, and we're gonna hope to draw something else. Maybe something that buffs all of our creatures. Like that card there. It's pretty good. Alright. Let's go ahead and swing with one thing here. Okay. Some to 12. One more buffing creature would be nice. And the Phantom blocks Thalia if that's all they attack with. Just don't have a Reflector Mage, please. White, white. I guess don't have a Thalia either. Uh-oh. Oh no, chat. Phantasmal Image. Copying. Noble Hierarch. That way Thalia can get through. So it's a 4/3. Moreland Haunt would be kind of nice. I can like block with Rattle Chains. And then we can create a creature. I think we're a little too far behind though, chat. What do you think? What do you think, Charles? It's a fish out of water, chat. Oh no. No, 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 no. This is not good. Reflector Mage, chat. Come on. You don't need that. I think... I'm surprised they're only attacking with one thing here. If they were to attack with everything, this would have been 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We would have blocked a 2/2, a 2/2, 2/2, 1, 2, 3. Oh, alright, fine. Fair enough. We'll block here. I don't really want to double block. That just gets messy. We'll go ahead and make a spirit here. We'll play our Wanderer out. We can't cast anything else due to Reflector Mage and other shenanigans. Our opponent can attack us again if they would so choose to do so. We can sort of chump for days, chat. Chump for days. I guess this can block Thalia. This blocks a 3/2. This blocks a 2/2. I take 3. I probably want to block like the Godhead though, so I can gain life the following turn. So maybe it is not just a quick win. I guess if they would have attacked with everything, though, they would be left with 3 creatures, and we'd be left with, like, 1, right? I'm not really sure where we're going with this. I'm not sure, chat. Also, no one's thrown out an idea for maybe playing something other than Pyro Prison this week. I know that comes to a shock for some people. But we didn't do Monday Mayhem last week. We might double down, or we might just jam Pyro Prison. You guys gotta let me know. Twitter or here or in the Discord. I believe my opponent has to find like another Reflector Mage here. At this point they have Reflector Mage. So this is like attack with everything. I block here, 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 and here. And I take 3. And I lose all but 1 of my creatures here. So what do we do here? We're blocking this like here. And then what am I going to do? Trade for these 2? Do I need to trade for one of these? Let's see here. So if I were to trade here, or let's do it like this. If I were to trade here, I could then trade here and here. Nope, can't do that. Ignore that I need path here and trade here. Then I can get, with a land, most of the stuff down. I'm going to get Steel Godhead back. There's no reason to get path back unless I wanted to do here and here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't do it that way. I have to block like this. So we need a block actually like this to get rid of all of that. All right, that's what we're doing. All right, so we keep our 1 guy here. I'm gonna make a spirit at end of turn, and then with a land off the top, it has to be a basic. Another Thalia, that's fine. Make our spirit. Come on, land. Oppressive Raise. Okay. We can make Thalia have to do weird things to attack. So what do we want here? I guess we want Drogskull here. Pump all our creatures up. And then we'd have to force... I mean, I guess I can just force Thalia here. They can pay, though, and swing. Play Mono Blue Tron. We could play a tier deck and try to learn. We played Hardened Scales a while ago, and I was real bad at it, chat. What's cool here is that this doesn't work, but this does. So they'd have to tap these 2 and this, and they win. And they should just do that and swing in and win. Well, we'll see if they figure that out. If we get another turn, we can, like, Geist. Alright, so it looks like my opponent's figured this out. Alright. They do indeed. We'll block appropriately here. You have ideas? This is a close game. We almost kind of crawled back into it. Alright. I want to try Gifts and Spirit Mantle here. I think Spirit Link is fine. Oppressive's probably okay. Selfless is interesting. Kami is interesting. This is not, and this is not. So these 9 are kind of interesting to me. Reaches might be a little weak here. I don't think I want this. Guild feud through the breach. Do you have a deck list? Confusion in the ranks. Oh boy. Alright, we'll submit this. I like a little more lifelink. I like the gifts and the spirit mantle because those will help us stabilize. Our creatures just won't die then. And we can block forever. If you have a deck list, maybe hit me up on Twitter so I have it saved. That way I have it forever. I think we are going to just play this one league, though. I know that cuts this one a little short, but I'm kind of nervous about Magic crashing again and being halfway through the league. Plus, we can send you guys over to Avaros. He's apparently playing something. Esper Gifts or something like that tonight. It's kind of like an extension of Monday Mayhem. Get him back in the loop as well. Alright. We don't have blue. This is actually kind of bad without blue. But if we hit that blue source, then we have lots of good stuff going on. I'm going to mulligan. I think I've got better stuff to do than wait till turn 3. Alright. We'll keep this. We'll put the captain on top. That's fine. Play our wander out, and we'll get to draw. We're going to start a draw engine here, so that's going to be good for us. That will be good for us. Aether Vial. Hey, we have a 2/2. We're gonna get the draw card. Confusion in the ranks, Norin. Uh-oh. Oh, Tallowisp. I can't play you. I can't play you yet, Tallowisp. Am I supposed to play Tallowisp first, then Drogskull Captain the following turn? Maybe. Another Aether Vial. Alright. I think we just jam this out on Maelstrom Wander and get a double trigger here. And then we'll decide what 2-drop we want to play. We miss 1 point of damage by not doing Tallowisp now, but if we find our hexproof critter, then we'd be good. We don't, so we'll go ahead and jam Tallowisp here. Glorifying Norin, artifacts, you name it, this deck can take it. What, the confusion in the ranks? I have another deck idea, but that's maybe for next Monday. All right, so we missed 1 point by waiting. Apparently draw 2 beautiful lands. When a player other than the controller owns it, sack it. Deal 7. Don't be a reflector mage. Oh, chat. That's kind of why I wanted the hexproof guy. That's alright. That is okay, chat. Dice. These are the dice I take to my... Not this size. I have small versions of this version. Aether Vial. Oh my gosh, they're gonna reflect my Tallowisp. Chat. Problems. I guess I'll play the captain out and pass turn. It's not a whole lot I'm doing at the moment. Our opponent's definitely slowed us down. I'll just take this. I'll just take that. Cavern, naming human. Whoa, what's this? Is this a thing that's happening now? I'd like my guy back, thanks. Alright, let's play Tallowisp down. Let's go ahead and play Wanderer using Tallowisp. I would like to get... kind of want to get this Spirit Link. Kind of want Gift of Mortality too. I want the Steel. What are we at? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Let's take the Steel here. I'll rattle chains if they try to bounce anything here. I don't think it's smart to attack, so we'll wait. I'd rather have the Steel down. This way I can play Steel and then like rattle chains protect something, namely Draw Skull. Land for opponent. They're going to crack it. Redraw. Redraw, chat. What do you got, opponent? Champion of the Parish. They have 1 card left. Playing something here. Okay, Aether Violin. Bugler. Well, at least we'll know what the last card is. Then we can either go aggressive with Rattle Chains or not here. It's a Thalia's Lieutenant. Ugh. 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 Okay. Do I just die here? I don't think I do. I'm gonna take a lot though. 3, 6. Just 6 damage. Oh, I can take 6. That's fine. Alright, end step. We're gonna flash in Rattle Chains because they're empty-handed. We're gonna go searching. Question is, what do I want to go get? I could get a spirit link and attach it to something like the flyer here and gain a lot of life. Because these oppressive rays aren't going to do a whole lot. I could also oppressive ray this. And that gets rid of it. Kind of need to gain life though. But I kind of need to get rid of this too. We'll take an oppressive raise. Sure. That's a good card. So we'll oppressive raise this so it disappears. Gonna beef up this guy. Gonna go fetch my island here. Gonna beef him up again. Tallowisp, activate. We can go get probably just a Spirit Mantle for next turn. Nine, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We got him? 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, chat. Got him. Gain some life. Nice. Nice. All right, I think we got what we need in here. Just need big, beefy creatures. And a little life gain. Nice. Supreme Phantom was just enough off the top. Just enough, chat. So, while I was playing at the PPTQ, one thing to keep in mind for Pyroprism, I think we're well suited. We have to figure out the blue-white and the Jund matchups to have a better chance than like 30-70. Other than that, though, I think we were pretty well positioned. I mean, I played 2 human players, and there were still like 1 or 2 human players in the top 8. Welcome back, Pop. Welcome back. You feel Jund is fine. How do you feel Jund is fine? Game 1, they have an answer to Bridges and Blood Moons out the Yang, and then they have big creatures we can't kill. We don't know we need a Blood Moon, and a Chalcen 1 doesn't hurt them that much, nor does a Chalcen 2. Liliana is literally the worst card for us out of all the Planeswalkers, followed very closely behind by Teferi. And both of those cards are a problem for pretty much the same reasons. We have 1 land here. I don't know if I can keep a 1-lander. You're only down 3 games after 150 games? Tell us your secrets. And this one's not very good, but I guess we'll keep it. Ooh, Spirit Link. All right. Nahiri's Wrath. Nahiri's Wrath. That's the one you discard cards to, but you have to have cards in hand. So you're not keeping bridge in then? Because if you're keeping bridge in, you're just having to dump your hand. Champion. There he is. Followed by Freebooter. Incoming. Man, this deck plays itself, chat. Takes Spirit Link. Passes the turn. We play Misty. Crack Misty. So we are thinning our deck out ever so slightly. Maybe we play Hollowed Fountain. Try not to take too much damage. Ah, what am I talking about? I'm gonna play lots. Goodness gracious me. These lands, chat. Thought blue-white was supposed to be able to not draw lands. Oh, so you have Beaumont, and then you have what, Karn? You're also running Karn? Is that the case? I think the artifact one is weaker in quite a few matchups. 2 Karn, 3 Beaumont. So how does that work with your Chalice on 1 that you try to do frequently? Like, so for my games, all of the games I wanted at least a Chalice on 1. The least effective one, it was in Jund. Uh-oh, Meddling Mage, chat. Uh-oh, Meddling Mage. Like, you're gonna want it. And I saw Infect and Boggles around me as well. At least 2 of each. And so those matchups you're gonna want it as well. Interesting. Yeah, I wouldn't. I mean, if you had the option to power out a Chalice on 1, I would take it. That's just me, but I would take that in a heartbeat. You're late. We're gonna play our Phantom here. They can play just about around Spell Queller as easily as they want to, and they have only 2 cards in hand. So we're gonna play this guy out because he kind of blocks 2 of their creatures. Beaumont helps you get under the bridge. Okay, so you're using like what we've been using, Avaricious Dragon lately. Reflector Mage is going to be a pain here. I'm not used to all these Reflector Mages, chat. I don't know how to play around that card. I also am going to be taking 7. 7 and I can cast exactly one of my things. So I can block. Let's get ready to block, chat. I guess I would. So one thing that Beaumont does that I don't like is that it exiles face down. Don't be Mantis. Oh my gosh, it's 4. Oh my gosh. Since when does this... Since when are they playing Whirler Rogue, chat? This is 5 now. I have to block this with my Spell Queller. Can't be blocked now. So I lose, chat? I lose because if I flash this in... Oh. Never mind. He decided not to kill me. That's really nice of him. Well, I'll flash this in. I guess I need a way to kill this. Because they can just tap and make this unblockable again. So with what I have here, I have 2 creatures that can't block this. Oh, chat. Oh, spirits. This is not my deck, chat. We did win one, though. We did win one. We did win one. Basically, think of it as a way to help my Rabble Master's game plan and gives us a choice to pitch to the bridge when we need to. Yeah, I guess my problem with the face down is that if it dies, they remain face down. And now I have unknown information about the remaining cards of my deck, and I don't play to my outs. Example, if Bomat gets in twice and then exiles, and he exiles, say, 2 Angers. Let's just say he does that. Or an Anger and a Bridge, for example. If I'm playing to that removal because I kill something with Chandra with the idea of I must top deck an Anger and there's 1 less card, you know, my percentage points are going down. All right, we'll keep this. We have some draws. We have a few draws, redraws. I like having almost all the information of my deck available to me while I play. That's just how I like to play, though. I like to know exactly where I'm at. Uh-oh. Chat. This is not good. I don't know if we're fast enough against this. All right, we'll play Supreme Phantom down. Opponent's going for that Tron. A Walking Ballista. I think I can play everything kind of at instant speed here that I want to play. I don't think I want to play the Wanderer out. I could, though. But then what if they play something that they need, like an Ancient Strains or something? I want Spell Queller up. It's interesting. There's a Sylvan Scrying. We're going to go ahead and Spell Queller that. Gobble, gobble. Yum, 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 yum. Got him, chat. It's a 3/4. It's a big guy. Let's go ahead and reach. I'm either gonna Rattle Chains here or reach again. Really wish there was a way for me to flicker this somehow. Please don't find a relevant tower, please. Expedition map, all right. Well, it's not killing us. I suppose that's good. It's very close to killing us, though. We have a lot of draws at this. See if we can do something about that expedition map. I don't believe I have anything main board or sideboard, for that matter. I have what, Kataki or Stony? Yeah, get in here. Yeah, nice. Got him. Block. All right. Oppressive rays. Well, we're not doing that. We're gonna act like we have it. So if they need to play something on 1 or something here. And what, Tron? Rust. English. What? Oh, turn 1 spreed. So yeah, they don't have green. You don't want green. Don't want to give them. Oh, you beat Tron. That's not what we do. We lose the Tron. I lose the blue-white, I lose the Tron, I lose the Jund. Go watch the videos. Almost always happens. All of our stuff flies. Oh, no. I guess Selfless Spirit's what I want to bring in. That's one thing. Wow, they're going to give me a draw here. Find that interesting. Okay, they're going to go to blow this up. Did I not? Blue mana. The Tallowisp. That doesn't work, chat. Doesn't work. It's close. I lose the blue-white, Tron, and affinity of all regular or hardened scales affinity. If regular, I can give you all the advice in the world. I very rarely lose to that crazy deck. I will jam Tallow. Pass turn. But yeah, what affinity are we talking about? Because we can talk about that and help you out in that matchup. By the way, we're probably dead to Tron here. The regular one. All right. And then how are you losing? What is... You lose to... Oh, gosh. Oh, we're so dead, chat. Like, did they just beat you down or what? Because, like, game 1's going to be tough. It's just going to be tough. Game 2 and 3, though, you should be a favorite. They're killing 2 of my creature, or my lands. I find that interesting. Like, so you're going to bring in any artifact removal you have. You're going to bring in any board wipes you have, and you're going to keep bridges in. Hey. Got him. We get to attack in. Look at that. Usually Arcbound or Inkmoth. So your Blood Moon should be keeping Inkmoth in check. And then you have Spyglass or Damping Matrixes to worry about the Arcbound Ravager. Once you get Bridge down, you're usually pretty safe from Arcbound Ravager doing anything, though. So they always draw the Aether Grid. Oh my gosh, there's another one. Is that what he went and got? Oh, that is what he went and got. He literally went and got another Ulamog. Opponent's going for the clean sweep here. Got another bonus Tallowisp. Let's go look for something here. Let's see here. Get in. This doesn't fly. Just realized that, chat. I thought it flew. We're pretty dead here. So you have a Shattering Spree and you're still having trouble with Affinity. Your Chalices, I mean, Chalice on 0. I like to... So if you have Bridge in hand... If you have Bridge in hand, for example... By the way, we're going to let this happen. I want to see if we can, like, do something miraculous here. If you have Chalice on 0 and Bridge, you're probably pretty good. All right, our opponent's got it all. If you don't have the Ensnaring Bridge, Chalice on 2 is kind of nice, as is it on 1. So you're trying to kind of get your hand empty. You're looking for your lock pieces, Chalice, Blood Moon, Bridge. And then if you're able to get anything below 0, your Spyglass will name Aether Grid. But if you're worried about them doing what they want to... This one's close. Needs blue. Alright, we can work with this. I don't want more lands. I don't want any more lands, chat. I think that's just how you have to attack that matchup. That would be like my best advice. I kind of want to draw here. Oops. Alright, so we missed a point of damage here by not doing this before. But I think I'm okay with that. Don't have natural turn 3 Tron. Well, I guess it's not natural. Please, opponent. Please, Tron, be nice. Be nice, Tron. We're definitely struggling with this deck. That's that is a fact and a half, chat. Creatures are not necessarily our thing. At least not blue-white creatures. Though I can get behind some, like... Oh, thank goodness it's a forest. Alright, we need a land off the top. That'd be great. Okay. No, I want to counter that. I want to counter that. I mean, I guess I need a creature around anyway. Alright, we'll reach here. Found our land. Not very good, though. Really slow now, chap. So look at their last Tron piece here. Not sure what we're gonna do, though. So we missed out on 1 point of damage earlier. We would have them at 9, but I don't think that's gonna be enough. I get a draw here. Making green. There's Oblivion Stone. I'm gonna just fire this off again. Alright, we'll play Talo out. We can wait. Maybe Rattle Chains to protect it from Karn. Just don't be Ulamog. Just don't be Ulamog. Don't be Ulamog. Okay, Worm Coil. And an Expedition map. Cracking Expedition map. So we're gonna go get something, but I don't know what can get us out of this. I guess we have to take the obsession, hoping we do something else. Maybe draw something extra here. Go with our flyer here, take them to 7. They're gonna gain a whole ton of damages. Maybe we'll find our path. I would love to draw. Well, he's not very good. Hold on. He's a spirit. I guess I'll take steel here. We're probably losing. Oops, we're at end combat. We're probably losing Tallowisp here, so I kind of don't mind giving it lifelink here. And that way we gain a little life back. They're going to gain 6, putting them to 13. We'll gain 2, going to 17. Okay, expedition map. I'm not too worried so far. They're going for an attack. I mean, I guess I could just leave this, let this go through. Let's do that. They'll gain 6 here. But if we were to top deck something that's a, say, I don't know. We'll figure it out. Spell Queller, okay. We'll flash this in so that I can go get something here. We'll get our last Curious. This pumps Wanderer up. I'm gonna put it on Tallowisp here and attack. I almost want to just hold this guy back, but I think we have to just go all out. Puts him to 5. We're gonna draw some cards here. Another Spell Queller and a Rattle Chains. Alright, so that can pump Wanderer twice. As long as they don't have like Karn Ulamog, I think we'll be okay. Could we do it? I don't know, chat. I don't know, chat. Could we do it? They have so much mana. They just used all their green, though, there. Uh-oh, Karn. Okay. So Karn... They're going to hit us for 6, go to 11. We're going to go to 6. I imagine... I'm imagining they're going to tick down, killing like this. And then we hit for 3, 4, 5, 6. So we literally need... What did they go get? They got Ulamog, so we have 1 turn to do this. If there's a way for me to like sacrifice this, I would totally do it. Plains. So play Rattle Chains. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7. This would make it 8. This draw could be important though. I think I have to split my attention so that Karn doesn't tick down again. I know Ulamog's coming though. Alright, so we're gonna play... Alright, so if Ulamog goes after lands for some reason, then we'll play Spell Queller. That's right. They're just gonna exile cards. Alright. They can play Ulamog here and then get rid of probably 2 creatures. 2 flying creatures. Well, they're all flying, I guess. Yeah. I get the block here. I don't think there's anything that gets us out of this, though. Moorland's Haunt. Nope. Good games, opponent. Good games. Didn't quite get there against Tron. Well, we didn't do very well today, chat. Didn't do very well with our blue-white spirits. Winning, we did win one. Pretty solid against the Abzan list. And I say pretty solid. It was a grind. I could flash in the captain. Okay. I could have flashed in, yeah. And so then I would have had... Then I would have had a 2-2 and a 2-2. I mean, I guess that's fair. But then what am I doing? Just dying. I could have with Rattle Chains, you're correct. But I guess I don't know if that was gaining me anything. But that's correct. They can flash in. Let's see here. So where was that deck list? Because this should have reorganized now. Oh gosh, where is it? Saving both targets of Ulamog? What? Saving both targets of Ulamog? I don't understand how flashing in a Drog Skull... Oh, the Hex Proof. Oh. Oops. So if we did that... Oh, I can't return to the game now. If we would have done that... They still gained the 6, putting them to 11. Drogskull does more than I think it does. That's fair. Well, this is why you need that practice, chat. Don't be deterred if you find a deck you really like and you don't win immediately with it. Those lines that CC is talking about over there. They're the lines that make you a better Magic player. This is what we were playing. So what you're saying here is I had Rattle Chains and then I had Drogskull. Drogskull would have given them Hexproof and I would have saved them and pumped them at the same time. I ended up drawing a Moorland Haunt, so I don't know what that would have done for me. And I'm not sure that would have killed them. Would have bought me another turn. Because they attack with... Let's see here. Yeah, because I would have needed like another Drogskull or a Supreme Phantom on the top of that. And then maybe we could have done something. Then maybe. Oh well. Oh well, chat. Yeah, I would have had some board presence, but I don't think I had enough because they were gaining 6 every turn, and I would have had 2 more creatures, which were a 2/1 and a 1/1. So it would be 5 points of damage, so it doesn't even offset what the Wormcoil is coming through for. And then they had 5 more. So I had Drogskull, so 1 point from Drogskull, because 1 point would have to go to the offset, so 6 plus 1 plus 3. So they'd be at between 1 and 4, and they'd have an Ulamog that would kill me the following turn. Because we drew Moorland Haunt. So I don't think we would have changed the outcome, but we would have given ourselves a better chance on that draw step. Indeed, chat. Indeed. All right. Well, chat. I know I don't have time for another one. It's kind of tiresome, but we do have someone to send you towards. We are going to wrap up the stream a little bit earlier today. We did talk a bit about our PPTQ, and I'm happy to answer more questions about that. It was a full 7 hours, and we kind of barely got dinner in there. It was a bit rough in terms of the building. It's nice. They have a great playing area, but it was very very hot. There's a lot of people in that room, filled the entire room up. That, and then the wife's coming back shortly here, and we've had to do some family things, so spending a little bit of time with her would be nice as well. So we're gonna wrap it up here so all that can happen. I do appreciate it though, guys. We played some blue-white Tallowisp tonight. And we will be playing something like Pyro Prison tomorrow. We do stream Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday for those that are maybe brand new. So look out for one of those. These will be uploaded to YouTube. If you found me from YouTube, thank you so much for subscribing or following over there and finding us live here today. I don't think I've got anything else for you guys. And Avaros hasn't been on for a while, so let's give you over to Avaros today, and we'll we might add it's a possibility, chat. Don't hold on to it. We might play on Thursday because the wife's got to do something on Thursday, and that's usually the days. That's kind of the day off. Maybe. Follow Twitter. Find out. Let's rate Avaros, chat. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, though. I'm going to call it there. I'll see you over at Avaros's. He's playing something gift-oriented. Till next time, though, chat. Peace out and take care.